Hey everyone, today I'll be going over my mains and goals for US Nationals 2018. This comp is in a little over 2 weeks and I'm super excited for it. Okay, so first up we've got 2x2. I'll be using the magnetic angstrom WAPO. This cube I just recently got and it's super good. So my goal for this competition is a PB average, maybe 1.7 to 1.8 seconds. If not, then a couple or a few sub 2 averages would be fine, and make finals for 2x2. Okay, so for 3x3, I'll be using the Angstrom Research Weilong GTS2M. I'm pretty sure I'll be using this cube. My backups are the Diane Coated RSM and the Volk 3M, the original one. These are fairly good, but I'm pretty sure I'll be using the Weilong GTS2M. For 3x3, my goal is also a PB average, so I'll be going for sub 8 and sub 9 averages consistently through the rounds. Making finals would be great, but I highly doubt that would happen, so we'll just leave it at that. So for 4x4, I also use the Angstrom cube. This is the Wu Shui M. I just did a review on this. It's a really nice cube. I actually haven't been practicing 4x4 that often, so I don't really expect anything good for nationals, but maybe just like couple sub 34 averages, couple sub 30 singles would be fine. So for 5x5, I'll be using the Wu Shuang M. My one goal for 5x5 for this comp is just to get a sub 1 single. That's it. I have a lot of like, my single currently is like 0.4 off of sub 1, and I've got like a lot of like 102s and stuff like that, so I'm fairly close. It's just, I don't know, I just need the right scramble, I guess. It'd be really nice if that happens. Apart from that, like a 105 average would be good, and that's probably what I'll be aiming for. Okay, so for 6 and 7, I am absolute trash at these events. That's why I'm doing them together. This is a Yushin, Cubicle Yushin Red M. Actually a really good cube. I don't have like any of the new 6x6s, but this serves me just fine. And I have the Wuji M, which is also a pretty good cube. Yeah, I don't know why I'm competing in these. I'm really bad at these events. Like, way worse than my official results. So there's no way I will be getting PBs in these. Like, basically just like, don't embarrass myself. 6x6, maybe like a sub 230 mean, and 7x7 sub 4. Okay, so for 3x3 blindfolded, I'll be using the Volk M, the Cubicle Volk M, most likely. I used to like always default to my 3x3 main, but this is just way too unreliable. I missed 2 really good singles from a corner twist, which is just really dumb. I have a 51 with a corner twist, so like that would have been PB, but like no, hardware sucks. So yeah, just gonna stick to this. I'm probably not that used to it since it's stickered, but I don't really care. I'm probably just gonna rush memo and just like try to get a good solve, because PB sub 55, sub 50 solve would be really good. Actually, if I do get that and like enough people DNF, that can get me into finals, but like there's no way that's happening, so I don't know. That's just like something I just thought of. So for FMC or Fewest Move Challenge, my goal is to try something new in one of the solves. That's a really dumb goal, but my official PBs are untouchable and it's kind of unrealistic for me to beat them right now. Yeah, just, you know, have fun with it like I always do. It's a pretty like fun and calming event to participate in, so just, you know, try something new and have fun. Okay, so for 3x3 one-handed, I'll be using the YJ MGC. This sounds like a super random choice for a main, especially because it's like a budget cube and all, but I don't know, something about the small size and the light magnets make this really good for OH for me. And actually after lubing this with angstrom lubes, it became like a pretty good speed cube, so, and I got pretty good OH times with it last comp, so I'm pretty satisfied with how it performed already. My goals for OH are a sub 15 average. That's the main thing, just sub 15 average. I failed on multiple occasions, so yeah, just getting it would be a big relief, and I'm pretty sure I can make semis, so with 3 rounds, sub 15 should be definitely doable, and just like a cool milestone to beat. So yeah. Okay, so next up is 3x3 with feet. I'm not really sure what I'm expecting for this one. I haven't practiced in a really long time. So my main goal for feet is just to get a sub 40 single. I just think that's a cool barrier to beat. Yeah, sub 40 single. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of that. Okay, so for clock, I'll be using the Lingao clock with magnetic pins. Overall, it's pretty good. It's kind of like, it's a little fast, and the pins are sometimes unreliable, but overall, like, it's better than most people's clocks, so I'm pretty happy with it. Clock, I'll be going for like a low to mid 9 average. That's just a totally random thing. Like, I don't even know how to solve a clock anymore. I'll just say that's what I'm going for because it's PV. And yeah, clock, cool event for sure. For Megaminx, I'll be using the X-Men Galaxy V2M. Similarly to 5x5 and feet, I'll just be going for a nice single. So I'd really like to break the sub 50 barrier. So yeah, sub 50 single would be really, really awesome. So for Pyraminx, I'll be using the X-Man Bell Pyraminx. Same story here. Like, I don't practice this, but I'm really going after a good single here. Pyraminx single is my oldest standing PB, which it's been there for over 3 years. Yeah, so hopefully I can make semis. That's another goal. So make semis and just a PB single. Preferably like low to mid 2, but yeah, anything would be fine. So for Skube, I'll be using the X-Man Wingy, and I'd also like a really nice single for Skube because mine's not very good. It's like 2.76. So again, a lower mid 2 single would be nice. And also make semis, and maybe like a sub 4 average. I'm not really sure on that one. It's a lot of luck involved, but yeah, why not? Okay, and lastly we have square one. I'm actually not very certain as to which square one I'll be using. I have 3 of like nearly the same exact cube here. This is the Volt MS. This is currently the best performing one, but I really like the inner magnets, which these don't have, the MS. So here's the Volt M, but this one's a little bit unreliable. After a certain number of solves, it turns a little bit differently. So, but this is also a pretty good one, and this is another Volt M with these magnets. But it's very new, so it's not very good right now since it's pretty much just out of the box. But it also screams potential, so I'm not sure. I'll probably mostly be solving with this one and see how it turns out. I think I could perform well with any of these, so it's not a huge deal. For square one, my goal is to get a mid 8 average in one of the rounds. Hopefully like consistently low 9 throughout, and make finals and maybe snag a podium. Not really sure on that one. It's a bit iffy, but that'd be cool. So yeah, that's about it. I'm super excited for this competition. Nationals are my favorite competitions of the year, so I'm definitely looking forward to this one. If you're going, let me know in the comments. It'd be really cool to see some of you guys, and yeah, so feel free to, come up to me and talk if you have the chance. Oh, also huge thanks to the cubicle.us for hooking me up with all these puzzles. Not just these, like a lot more. It's really great that they're helping me out so I can perform the best I can at nationals. Me using these cubes is basically my full support behind all their products. I do think that these are the best cubes that are made on the market, and definitely the best speed cubes for me. So yeah, huge thanks to them. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.